In 1967, a young Warner Brothers Work Scholarship winner sat bored on the set of Finian's Rainbow. The young man had spent the previous year on another scholarship working at Columbia Pictures shooting documentaries, a style of filmmaking that required innovation, quick thinking, and boundary pushing that the man enjoyed. By comparison, the well-oiled and ordered machine of the Hollywood system that bustled around him on the set seemed dull. Our young protagonist found that he had no place.
The only reason I took the scholarship was to give it a chance. Oh, I'll go and see what it's all about, just so I can say I really don't like it.
What you saw you didn't like.
And what I saw I didn't like.
So the young man would sneak into the animation department and steal short ends, leftover film stock at the end of reels that he could then splice together instead of paying thousands of dollars for new stock to make his own. Stealing from one's employer and recycling at the same time? Based. Eventually, Finian's Rainbow's director, Francis Ford Coppola, himself earlier in his career, discovered the young intern's absence and asked him why he had left when he could have learned so much from how to work in the Hollywood system through his internship on the production. That young man, if you hadn't guessed by the title of this video, was George Lucas. And that conversation with Francis Ford Coppola, the man who would go on to win an Academy Award for the film Patton and direct The Godfather within the next few years, led to the two becoming fast friends. Eventually, they joined together as allies and started American Zoetrope together in San Francisco, trying to build a film production studio independent of the establishment in Hollywood.
Suddenly, he was a leader, someone other students admired and looked to for direction. But along with this newfound confidence came the conviction that George's way was the only way. There simply was no other.
The very first time I met George himself was in the darkroom of the lab. As it goes through the various stages, I was in the final stage, and I heard this voice from behind me saying, "You're doing it wrong," which was very typical of George at that time. He knew how to do it, and he was going to make sure everyone knew that he knew that.